Well, I was born and raised in Manlius, New York, which is a small suburb right outside the city of Syracuse. I grew up with my mom, my dad, my sister, and throughout growing up, throughout grade school, I played sports. I was an athlete. I tried every sport under the sun, but I really think sports was one of the biggest influences in my life. It really taught me a lot of good lessons. And I can credit that to my parents. My parents are both into sports. My dad is a three-sport coach. My mom, she's works for the athletic department at my high school. And it's good to be around people who know the game, understand the game, and that really influenced me. As I got older, moved into high school. Was a two-sport varsity athlete. Played baseball. That was a fun time. I really enjoyed baseball. I think baseball was the most memorable experience of my life up to this point. And football especially, I love football.
Could be trouble. Here comes Hill up the sideline, 30, 20, 10, touchdown.
I think I can get a credit about 90% of my personal traits and who I am to participating in sports and just really watching and learning the game. Great work ethic. That's been developed over the past 21 years of my life. Through sports, my parents, working hard in the classroom. When I want something, I go out and I get it. I get things done. That's big for me. If I'm given a task, I'm going to tackle it. Competition. I love to compete. It's not a matter of is it going to get done or not. Is it it's going to get done. Whether it be in the classroom, on the project. Our group's going against your group. My group's going to beat your group. We're going to have the better ideas. We're going to give a better presentation. We're going to look better than you do. And it's things like that that really get me going. I had a moment when I was a senior in high school. It was during my senior year baseball season, and my face was literally in the dirt. And it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. And I stood back up, laughed it off, and waited for the next pitch. When I use this example as it's like an example of who I am. I'll get knocked down to the dirt. I'll have my face in the dirt, but what? Next play, I'm going to stand back up. I'm going to go right back at it. You're not going to stop me. I started when I was in high school. 9th grade. I was captain of the football team. From then on, I kind of kick-started, who I am today. When I was a senior in high school, I took it upon myself to help, be a part of a leadership program where, we helped the incoming kids, get adapted to school, so they didn't, feel, outcast or, something like that. And that was cool. And then when I got to college, I took it upon myself to join a fraternity, and not only just join, but get involved, run for executive board, get nominated, get voted in, and, lead, oversee, new member process, and, it's a cool experience. And I've had the opportunity to lead in several different settings, and I think this is a really important thing because, whether it be on the football field, in the baseball fields, in the classroom, at college, in a social setting, I really think that my leadership skills can transfer to many different areas, and I think that's very unique. And I participate in community service events at school. We have every year we have a dance marathon, and it's called You Dance, and it's 12 hours. You go, you dance, you raise a lot of money. Kids with pediatric cancer. It really goes to a good cause. And, I feel that ever since I've been in high school, I've always participated in youth groups and charity events, and I think that's a really good attribute that I possess. And graduate school, I never thought was going to be something that I did. And after talking to a lot of people about it and looking at it more in depth and researching, I realized that it's a big deal. It's something that will benefit me not only in my immediate future, but for the rest of my career. And it's challenging. It's new perspective. It's different people. It's a new market. It's a lot more than I could get just by throwing myself out into the business world and seeing what happens. At the end of the day, no matter what you're doing, whether it be setting up a concert, or working a college football game, or anything, working on a marketing campaign, what it's going to come down to is the people you're with. And if you enjoy and you have a good relationship and you can collaborate and work together, get the job done, achieve a common goal, I think that really is crucial. I think being a person who others can want to work for and want to show up, I think that's crucial, and I think that's what I can say that I have that separates me from the next guy. I want to work in finance. I love finance. I love the numbers. I love dealing with the money. I love all that aspect. I completely enjoy the analytics behind it, and from there I want to take that and combine it with the sports and really work in kind of like a business analytics type field or financial management or something like that, and really kind of just be behind the scenes and getting the work done that needs to be done, because at the end of the day, if you don't have any money, you don't have a business.